fuck?
See, wait, I put stream on just before you said it.
I
God's
hope so.
sake.
Well, no, just after. So, was it? It
Right,
wasn't.
Denmark, fuck you, let's just get demonetized already.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. If
I've
you
been to
Yeah,
Denmark,
oh yeah.
they're the bunch of money grabbers.
Yeah. And if you don't know, yeah, we've just been demonetized in Denmark for the fourth time. So yeah.
There's a toll bridge in Denmark which costs £30 to go over. We drove to Denmark and it cost that much.
Fucking hell, I would do that. That's a
Ridiculous.
bridge.
The
I
Golden
feel
Gate
bad
Bridge
paying
is like
£1.50 to go
14
down the
bucks
time
one
tunnel
way,
every fucking day. Well, not every day, but every time I use it.
and they only took
Oh
cash.
no, I forgot to change my setup before I went out.
You plunger.
Well, looks like I'm unbalanced. Oh well.
Welcome to the MCRL's F2 Championship here in Spain. It is a little bit of a dreary scene currently, but it is looking like that this dreary weather will end pretty soon, and we'll have some pretty bright skies.
When I leave, will I be able to change tires?
Yeah, once it dries
After
up.
I... Yeah, okay. Like after I
Yeah.
go
So-
out, that was all.
I've
Yeah,
got my
it's
arms
when,
back
it's
in
when
my
you set it,
helmet.
you can't change.
I got my arms back in my helmet and a bit of the hood, but I still have missing Jeff.
Jeff's having a day off.
Is it gonna just continue raining, by the way?
No, I think it's going to dry up.
It's not supposed to,
No, it's
but who
gonna,
knows?
it's gonna dry
Well, I
up.
don't have Jeff, so I can't check the weather.
Well, I'm looking on the screen, and in 10 minutes it's going to be dry.
May as well get a banker lap in.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna look through our field for today's race. We've got Ionized Lights here with the Trident. He's been doing pretty well.
He's not on Trident.
Oh no! Wait, what was it again?
Colin.
Cartland.
Carlin.
My mistake. Cartland. With Cartland for the Aston Martin Red Bull team, he's been doing all right. Roughly middle of F2 and middle of F1, so we should see some good performance here today. We've got TTV Bino, one of the new drivers here for, I believe, is Racing Point's Art Grand Prix.
ART.
Yeah, Art. It spells art.
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 Same thing.
Art.
I just sound like
You're offending
some
my
sort of
team,
seal.
I'm sorry to say.
But still, new what's it called? New driver. So
What
we
the
should see
fuck?
if we.
Watch out, whoever's just left the pits.
Hey, sorry.
I'm just saying.
We should see
Oh.
if
Thanks, Ionized.
we should
shit.
see some. Yeah, we should see some exciting racing from him. Let's see how he does in his debut. We've got Dos Pros also with the Racing Points Art Grand Prix car.
Art.
I really wish I'd put the increased downforce setup on, but I forgot, so I'm really annoyed.
We've got Flo also in. I can't remember what. Oh yeah, it's the Charles system here with Alfa Romeo. The team boss of Alfa Romeo as well. He's been doing pretty well in both the F2 and the F1, so we should see a good result here today, maybe even his first race win. Then we've got QWERTY.
You want to fly in laptops?
Stop taking the piss.
No, I don't want to overtake it before I start my flying lap.
We've then got QWERTY, who's also in the Charles system Alfa Romeo.
Ahead, Dos. Fuck.
I'm struggling to control this balance setup.
know,
I need
I'll
the
say
increased downforce.
Flo has not had the greatest track record in choosing teammates, so we'll see if QWERTY is gonna buck that trend of terrible drivers moving to Alfa Romeo. We've then got Off the Zoinks, a new driver here for McLaren to replace Red Lion. He said it was a bit of a gamble with choosing this driver, as he was the only one that decided to sign up. But
That was a bad lap, but just ignore it.
But still, we'll see if this new driver can do anything good. He's been doing pretty well in the practice session beforehand, so if he does good. And then we've got Clutch, one of our three returning, no, four, yeah, three returning drivers. No, four. Yeah, four.
4.
Four returning drivers, three new drivers. We'll see how he does for the McLaren boys. As he goes into third with a 149.0, with DOS Pros in second with a 147.5, and then Flo up in professional pole with a 143.4. As we're about 5 minutes through this practice session.
One past you, Dos.
Yeah, there I got you.
Let's see. Everyone's back out on track here. We've got a little bit of a quieter race than we would have expected, but 7 drivers still.
Nobody likes us.
Nah, I feel like it's just the drive. We haven't had that many drivers want to sign up for the F2, but I feel like next week, well, no, next fortnight we can get a couple more drivers. Off the Zoinks has gone into second place with a 144.4. New driver doing pretty well. We'll
Anybody
see.
know when the rain's coming? Oh, go away. Sorry.
Probably now. It's not even raining, so I'd say 5 minutes. Track should be ready for mediums.
Mediums. You mean inters?
Well, that's what. That's
No,
what
there's
you
no
get.
difference.
That's-
There are no inters.
Oh, shit, yeah.
There's no mediums and hards is what you get to qualify on.
Oh, I really wish I'd changed the setup. Oh, fuck's sake.
I'm
It's
running
so
a full
bad.
dry setup in the wet.
Ionized is up in second place with a 144.2, only 2/10 faster than Off the Zoinks. Meanwhile, TTT Bino and QWERTYs are chasing each other, going down the second DRS zone. DRS is
To be
not
honest,
yet.
I think it might be ready for dries now.
They haven't
No,
yet.
I think it's still a bit greasy.
Yeah, they
I'm
haven't.
still sliding on wets.
Yeah. Oh, QWERTY cutting that corner slightly and unable to make a lap count. TTV
Dos,
Bino.
according to Jeff, there's no rain expected for the time being.
Okay, good. I'm gonna wait for the mediums to be suitable.
TTV Bino sliding a little bit, trying to get the car under control. As he goes slightly wide and invalidates that lap, but it's just after the pit entrance as QWERTY goes into the pits after he fails his flying lap. After Zoink sets the fastest lap at
Attaboy.
142.7, really showing his team boss what he can do.
Who's team boss?
McLaren, motherfucker.
Ah.
Bye, Denmark!
That lap was on wets, and after like the first couple of corners, I was like 2/10 up. So, lap or two more, track should be ready for mediums.
Probably after this lap is kind of where I'm at, I think. I'm starting to lose a little time as I'm going.
Here we go. Flo looks like he's gonna be up. He's gonna be next up to the timing lines. He's got a low fuel warning light on, so I think we could see him pulling into the pits as he comes round the final chicane.
With the front wing error, if I have it as 6-6, will it be bad? 6 being front, rear being 6.
Yep, DRS just now enabled.
DRS is enabled, so it's dry tires.
Yep. Yeah, Clutch decided
the-
not to go into the pits as he comes round the final corner. Let's see if
Anybody
he's got
else
an
on dry
improved-
set?
I just
I'm
have a
still
better
on
one.
I'm
Nice
on a
and
dry
solid
setup
now.
because I knew that rain was gonna last 5 minutes, so I'm like, I don't want to run a wet setup and when almost half the quality is gonna be on a dry track.
And Clutch is up into 4th place with a 146.4, pushing DOS Pros down. Yep, race control has now confirmed that DRS is enabled. As Clutch gets.
Oh no!
Also, Zoinks has crashed.
I
He's
just
hit.
saw that.
He just hit the pit wall.
The car didn't
Nice
stop.
God.
Oh,
This could prove deadly to him, as everyone else will have a chance to get on a dry track.
Is the track dry enough yet for mediums?
Yes.
Or is it still...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going out then.
God damn it!
Why have you parked in the middle of my bloody pit entry? Whoever's that.
My bad, Clutch.
Get out of the way.
Oh, you're good, boss. Just don't do it in the race.
I didn't. I was coming around, going into the pits, got on the power a little bit. Car like oversteered, went to correct it, and it was just straight in. Lost the front wing, and that just retires the car.
Yeah. I think that counts as suspension failure. I think you basically just wrecked your entire front.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. And what's it called? Sometimes the tire pops off. Sometimes it's just the suspension just breaks. Yeah.
Holy shit. Anybody can anybody see my screen right now?
I'm on board with you. We'll
Is
see.
it black? My whole screen's black. I can
Yo,
just see
what
the
the
racing
fuck?
line. I can literally just see the racing line. If
How
I
much
leave
time
and
is
rejoin,
left
will
in
it?
quality here?
If I leave and rejoin, will it bug out or not?
Why don't I just try to drive back to the pits? I'll try and steer you. So, you're currently.
No, I can see the driving line. I can see the driving line, but that's it. That's the only thing that's coloured.
Okay.
I've taken a screenshot. This is hilarious. I'll send a picture in the Discord.
Yeah. Watch out. Park it. Park it.
I've parked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is my game so fucking?
There
buggy?
goes TTV.
Yeah. Flo's complaining.
Uh,
His game's bugging as well.
Yeah.
My game's completely black, except for the racing line.
You can drive down. There's no one behind you.
I
Yeah,
can see the
all you have
map.
to do is just stay on the line.
Yeah.
Wait there. I want to just send a picture and then I'll.
Flo's left the session.
Yeah. I think he's trying to fix it.
Big Cat's almost done with his race, so if he can get in by quali, he should be able to join still, right? Before quali's over.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Whoa, was parked at DOS. Whoa.
Let's go.
Sorry, I really can't see anything.
This might work out.
Let me check.
Yeah, right?
I'm not gonna check my deed to check if I'm having DDoS myself with the picture.
There's only 6 minutes left. I thought it was a 30-minute quali.
I'll just send it to you, Jamie. I don't want to get
No,
DDoS
I
yet.
think short quali's only like 15 minutes, isn't it?
Oh, I thought it said full.
Yeah, it's full quality.
No, you've got it on short quali, Jamie.
No, it's on full.
Yeah,
there's no-
it's only on
There's
18
no way.
minutes.
There's only 6 minutes
It
left.
said it was. It said it was a 30-minute. But
Yeah,
then
it
started
is
off with,
always
like
30
minutes,
It is always 30 minutes.
and then
like-
it shows with like 20 minutes.
Yeah, Jamie, look what I sent you on Discord. That's what I could see. I'll put it in the Fit Formula 2 chat.
Oh yeah, and I'll at Typhoon for it.
Oh no!
Meanwhile,
I was
here
gonna be
co-
like, if this quali stayed wet the entire time, then you could start the race on any tire compound. But now because it turned to a dry quali and you qualify in the fastest, that's where you kind of got to start on.
But I swear, if it fucks
Yep.
me over
there
now,
go. There I go.
It's a pretty good time for QWERTY.
yeah, he's in pole position with a 128.7.
That's good, yeah.
Nice. Are you in a hot lap?
Yeah, I certainly am, bud.
Here we go. But that's the first dry lap. So we'll see.
okay,
Cheers,
I've
Cliff,
managed
thank
to
you.
leave the pits. It hasn't gone all dark yet.
He's only be able to say 131.9.
Okay, I can see, guys. My game's fixed.
Well, at least you are able to get back in. I'm.
Has Flo managed to join again?
I don't know.
Oh shoot! I meant to press that. I meant to pause race director. Because if I go to Flo's name,
Is my teammate behind me on a flying lap or not? I need to know.
I know it's been second place with 130.1.
Your name is-
Behind
Are you on a flying lap behind me?
behind you is TTV Benno.
Yeah, I asked him if he's on a flying lap.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Wait, does this mean because I crashed out of quali, I get to start on whatever tire? So
I
I only
think.
I only got to the wets.
Yeah, I think so.
No, they don't put you on the wets if you want to dry race. They'll just shove you on a set of mediums, most likely.
Alright, but I think
Well,
it'll
no,
allow you
cause
to change.
yeah, it should allow me to change because we're doing a 50% race, so it has to take a pit stop.
Alright.
Sprint race, you can go full to the end on hards with strategy.
Yeah, with tire conservation. Here we
And then
go.
the other strategy for the sprint race that I looked before we all left was like 4 laps on the mediums and then rest on the hards.
Yeah, which is just full on aggression.
Says that he's got the fastest sector too. For some reason I don't
pushing?
believe that.
Oh, DOS Pro's cutting the edge of the track there. Losing a bit of time. It's falling back on TTV Bino.
Ah, fuck.
Here we go. Clutch coming around final
Yeah,
quarter.
that's right.
Is he going to be able to go any faster? Yes, he does with 135.6. Taking 4th place and pushing his teammate down
Good
to
lap, good
5th.
lap. I'd say, Clutch, you're not gonna have enough time to go in for mediums, so just go for a whole another lap or two.
That's what I'm doing. I wasn't gonna switch. I wanted to start the race on hards anyways.
The alternative strategy in Formula 2 is always risky.
Well, any strategy is prone to risk.
It depends what you run, though.
Right, proper lap now, let's go.
Here we go. DOS Pro's up into 4th place with 133.7.
My lap was shit anyway, so I need to do a better one.
Yeah, how far behind am I of Pros?
Give me a second because Flo's just crossed the line. Up into 2nd place with 128.9. It seems the Alpha Boys have really brought the pace here to this race. Clutch, you are. I think that's about 1.9 seconds behind.
This lap isn't gonna do that.
Actually, no.
I'm like 1-3 up.
Let's see. Yeah, 1.9.
Ooh, that might be invalidated too. Fuck.
Yep, invalidate for both laps, I bet
You
you.
got time for one more, I'd go for it.
Yeah,
I
but
think
that'll
it
be.
just said both laps.
But won't that. Yeah. Invalidates both laps, I think.
Doesn't look invalidated.
No, it's showing that it's going to be timed. As long as you don't make that same mistake again, I think you should be able to get in one more lap. And you could try and split the
This
racing.
is the best start from a rookie. Get pole position with the wet, and then crash out of quali.
Let's see if Flo can go any faster than his teammate. But first, we have DOS Pros in 5th place. Come round final corner. Is he going to be able to beat his teammate?
Such a bad final sector.
He's up into 4th place with 131.3.
It was a bad lap. I should have done so much better.
Meanwhile, here we go. Meanwhile,
I could have gone a second quicker.
Yeah, TTV Bino ran out of fuel just before the end of his lap, so he's unable to go any faster. At this point, end his lap. As Clutch is the only one left on a timing lap. As he comes round. As we go back on board with him. Towards the final chicane. Go over both the curbs. There we go, round final corner. If he can keep the car on the track, it should be able
Without
to.
spinning his ass end.
134.3, unable to go any faster.
Tomorrow, it's fun.
Starter sector
It is
2, I kinda
looking like
fucked
a
up a little
rain
bit.
race.
In the IRL race, I presume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 p.m. to is 40%, and then to about, I'd say race end 50%, and then that keeps going. So you never know.
Who all qualified on hards?
don't think anyone.
Nobody else.
Okay, cool.
Everybody else is on mediums. Clutch.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm not
I
that upset
qualied
then.
on the
I was the only
hards.
one on. Yeah, I think I was the only one on hards there. Looks like Benno's getting another lap.
Ugh, I'm so slow.
What's happening?
It seems like TTV Bino has got another flying lap available.
Ow.
I don't know, but he is on low.
Because I went across the line like right after 1 second.
Oh, fair enough.
And of course, you have low fuel mode, meaning we gotta go around the circuit. I mean, we gotta go
Could
around
have
the
just retired.
Well, that works.
And then we just need QWERTY to retire as well.
Says he's in the pit though.
Yeah, but that doesn't count as finishing.
Yeah, so you can still
Hey,
record on the
it's
pit.
gonna. Oh, it's bugged now. Look,
What do you mean?
it's just saying 1 second to complete now for me on my screen.
It still
got
says 10
9.
seconds.
8.
Oh, it only says 1 on mine. Why is mine so out of sync? Jesus
You must have
Christ.
got. Did you get like the scratch disc that was like scratched so minimal that it bugs the game but runs fine?
Mine's digital. I did buy it from CD Keys though, so maybe I bought like a completely jailbroken one.
It's a kind of picture that mine in it does.
What?
The picture you sent. Looks like you're in a
Oh
suit.
yeah. I don't even know.
I think this is probably the best start order I've ever seen. All mediums, a hard, and a wet compound.
Oh, god damn it. There we go. Yeah. Here we go, getting ready for the Spanish Grand Prix. Alright, there we go.
We've had great debuts and
I'm kind of pissed that Cordy did well.
Yeah, it
'Cause I
is.
tried snagging his ass.
It's to be honest, it's surprising for me that the Alfa Romeo's got got the front
Wait,
row.
why does it have me at mediums?
Because you were gonna be on mediums no matter what. They don't start you on the wets.
I was on hards.
Oh, then I've got no idea.
Let's put everybody on the mediums.
Oh well.
I'm just gonna go with the strategy it tells me.
To be honest, I'm surprised that the Alfa Romeo boy did so well after
How
their.
quick do you shift up from gear 1 in the start? Sorry, Jamie.
It's fine.
Formation right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep it together. Don't fucking hit me. I'm on warm tires this time. Benno.
Here we go. QWERTY's up in pole position with Flo in second, Ionized Light third, Dos Pros fourth, TTV Bino in
Sorry,
fifth, Clutch in
That's alright.
sixth, and off
Just
the Doink
gorgeous brick.
seventh.
Yeah, it's alright. Do you go full throttle when you start ionized?
Yep.
You know when you start on the race start?
Oh, the race star now have like half throttle, so I really.
Oh, right. That's probably where I'm going wrong. I'm full throttling it.
Yeah, you should have your little rev counter below your clutch.
Yeah, I never know how to like get optimal RPM for that and hold it. It's too hard.
You've got
Do you know what
get
like
the
a good
bite.
temperature for tires is?
That's just on an MFD, the temperature.
I mean, as warm as you can on the formational lap.
Oh, wait a second.
I know, but I don't want to. Like,
QWERTY's
get
just
'em
spun.
super
He's
hot
just
that I'm
spun
losing,
during
like,
the formation
3%.
lap.
Quality's just spun out.
Excellent.
No, but you can't crash out during the thingy. but he's better keep an eye on that during the race.
Well, exactly.
Plus I'm gonna
That's
break
what I'm
his-
hoping for.
Yeah, don't worry.
Flo's breaking in front of me.
Okay, looks like there's 8 cars here.
There's only 7.
There's like 4 wide. I'm like, this is the formation lap.
I was just planning out for the race. You know, just planning out for the 4 wide going into turn 1.
DRS somehow activates turn 1.
Everyone just launches. And it's like the Formula Renault start. Just everyone launch. DRS open.
Oh yeah. Formula Renault is just any straightaway DRS, any straightaway DRS.
Oh yeah.
No, I remember seeing like this one person who used DRS, but they kept it on like halfway around and then they shut it when it got halfway around the corner.
I always find it weird that the finish line's so close at the start of the straight line.
Here we go. 5 red lights, I guess. Lights down, away we go for the Spanish Grand Prix here in Formula in F2. Aina is getting off to a good start as he's able to get past Flo, who's got past his teammate. Team Dawson Bino battling out for first place.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, someone spun.
Sorry,
Bino crashed into me.
sorry.
The teammates of Bino and Dos Pros colliding into each other. As Flo is up into first place with QWERTY in second, Aina is third, Officer's only fourth, TV Bino in fifth.
I haven't
Clutch
recorded that,
sixth,
Jamie,
and
because
Dos
my
Pros
recording doesn't work, obviously.
Aye. We caught part of it on stream, but unless you really want to penalise your teammate.
Well, my race is over already.
Not necessarily. Anything can happen. I mean, we saw what happened with QWERTY during the formation lap. Oh,
Right, clutch, safety car, please. I command it.
It breaks.
TTV Bino going a little bit off track there, coming up into the back straight, but as Clutch is able to look up the inside, and
My
he
bad,
does make
Inez. I kind of
he does make
understood.
Is it me, or was every single time I raced, the rookie, or not the rookie, the debut person crashed into me? It was the same in the
I mean,
Formula
isn't
1
there
last
like
week.
3 debuts in this race? So you have a 50% chance.
Yeah, I know, it was the
Yeah.
same as the last one though too. But I feel like Brit for Prez crashed into everybody during that race.
yeah. So Flo is taking the lead
Oh,
with
he did
QWERTY
in that
second, as we could have looked for a move, but he doesn't make any. We then got off the Zoinks, Ionize, Clutch, TTV Bino, and Dos
Yeah, I
Pros
lost it on the second
rounding out
bend.
the order here to lap 1. With off the Zoinks making the most amount of moves, getting up to third place from the back of the grid.
Attaboy, Zoinks.
Still,
I've got a damaged front wing, no wonder I am slow.
Yeah. I've got to see if QWERTY's in F1 because, to be honest, he's doing surprisingly well in F2. As he is breathing down the neck of his team boss, Flo, here for first place. No, he's not. Apparently, Truex for Life is in. Yeah, it's Truex for Life that's in the Alfa Romeo team for F1.
Wait, I got a question. Because this is F2 online, we have 7. Will it just be wherever you finish is reverse for the next race, or is it like half of that?
No,
Okay.
Basically reverse.
it'll reverse everyone.
Okay. Because usually it's top 8 in F2, and we only have 7, so I'm like, is it going to do like top 4 or top 8?
No, it'll
Okay,
reverse
you should do.
everyone. It reverses top 8 no matter how many people there are. So it's really unfortunate if you're in a 9-man lobby and you happen to just come 9th place. Just one, because you're literally the only person who doesn't get reversed.
Your teammate is faster than you, Benno. Out the way.
You tell him, Dos.
Out the way. Shoot.
I feel like F3 races and F2 races should come after F1 because they're the more interesting ones.
Yeah, but then you might as well have a big finale on Sunday.
Stupid rear wing.
Because
Not rear wing, front
it's
wing.
meant to be a build-up effect, if you think about it. F3 is then to build up to F2, which then builds up to F1.
Yeah, doesn't it on Sunday it goes like F3 race? Well, F3 always races in like 9 a.m. Europe time.
Yeah, they do.
EMP. And on Saturday, F2 goes after F1's quali, but then on Sunday, F2 goes like after. Or F2 goes before.
Yeah, no. Still, with DOS Pros back up to 6th place after some interesting team orders.
These hards are really slow.
Get tired.
The hards?
Yeah,
At least you haven't got a broken front wing.
true.
I mean, you will be able to stay out longer.
Yeah, you will be the only one staying out longer, as everyone else is on the set of mediums.
Yeah, but the medium should do about 8 or 9 laps, possibly more.
Aye, but
No, you ain't got a broken front wing.
the hards will be able to do like.
My front left's already on 30% wear because of this broken front wing.
What kind of track rules we on? Just strict or normal?
Yeah, strict.
Strict.
Okay.
Because ain't none of you going to be corner cutting on my wall.
Well, I feel like big corner cuts they'll still call you for it unless you get hit off.
Fucked up there.
Alright, but still, it's better to have corner cutting.
I was just
on
gonna
the
ask him because I'm like I don't know, just to know like if I can run a corner super wide or.
No,
That was a nice overtake.
keep on the track. QWERTY set the fastest lap with 130.7. Doing impressively well for a rookie season. As Clutch and DOS Pros having a wee battle here for 5th place, as DOS Pros is able to get past Clutch, maybe feeding Clutch into his teammate as Clutch loses the back end, is able to correct it back before Bino can get any closer. A little bit late on the activation of DRS zone, so it could be Bino gets a little bit extra pay. He seems to be about 5 or 10 miles an hour faster, so you could see him looking for a move on Clutch. He does. He goes a bit wide though, as Clutch takes normal racing line. As
Just remember, guys, it's better to brake earlier than later. The exit's more important than the time gained by braking late.
Good advice from Racing Point. I can't even say director or principal.
Yeah, I should just be the racing director.
No, you're not the race director.
I vote Little Lando should just go to McLaren.
The engineer.
That's the name.
The strategist.
The engineer. When you fix a light bulb with a hammer, the engineer. Anyway, everyone's been able to get a good second long gap between each other, so it could be just a waiting game till the pit stops come rolling in.
Someone's at your door.
The good thing I do like about F1 is you can pause and the driver, the AI will still race for you.
But don't do it though.
Only
Otherwise
if you
you'll get banned.
have to.
Yeah.
It's against the rules.
Caution! Oh, one spun. Curtsy.
Who spun?
QWERTY. Exit of 4.
That doesn't make any difference for me, sadly.
It was for me because I was practically on top of him.
Oh wait, that might have been someone at my door that knocked. I only have 10% tire, where I might actually be able to go the whole fucking race.
I am back.
Well, with my broken wing, I'm on 45% for my front left.
I'm
Don't
back.
you? But don't you have to pit? You have. I mean,
Yeah,
you have to
you have
change
to pit.
tires.
Yeah.
Ionized,
Oh,
what?
I
Where are
have
you
to
on
pit?
yours?
Yeah, yeah. Too.
What, dude?
Yeah, you have to at least change tires.
What's your front left
black.
where?
I'll tell you in a minute when I get back on the street.
Yeah, can I just point something out? That
Front left is at 38 for me.
I'm 46 because of.
47.
I've got two major announcements. First of all, QWERTY is spun. He's spun around about the start of Sector 1, maybe Sector 2-ish, I can't remember. But he's now dropped down to
Top
second.
of 4.
So now he dropped down to 3rd place and allowed Offie Zoinks to take over his place, as they are now up in 1st and 2nd, as both Flo and those pros both go into the pits. It seems
How
like
long does the front wing change take on a Formula 2 car?
Like 15 seconds.
15.
Uh,
So
my
the full
race
It's
is
pit,
like a
going.
15-second stop.
Are they even going to change it?
yeah, hopefully they would.
Oh, they didn't.
Yeah. I mean, they only.
Oh,
if you have
for
it on
fuck's sake.
auto.
I have
If
it
you
on
have it
auto
on-
as well.
Yeah, no, but auto is like if you have like orange or like yellow front wing damage, then they'll be
I'm
like,
on
okay,
yellow.
we have to pit this lap. And then
Oh, I didn't
that's
say
when
pit
they'll
this lap,
change
but I'm on
the
yellow
wing.
damage. Great, now I'm going to die.
Oh no. The only like if you're on auto and you change it, the only time they'll actually like change it is like if they say, okay, we have to pit now, even though you're not supposed to be pitting because your pit stops in 10 laps.
Well, guess I'll die.
Alright, so yeah. Quirksy is now into the pits. We'll see what he's planning on doing in his pit stop. He got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in pit lane. As Ionized also comes
Wait,
into the
is
pit.
auto pits are off, correct?
Nope, you can have them on.
You can have
I
them.
have them on.
You in this league you can have any assists you want.
Okay, because I was like, it did it in the practice one, but I'm like, settings were different there, so
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah. In this server you can run whatever assist you want. You can go full assist,
Okay,
you can go
so I did
no
like an
assist.
online race, and I usually have it on, and then it wasn't on, and I got a penalty, so I'm like, okay.
Anyway, Ionized is back out in 5th place with Quirties up into 3rd. As it could look like that TTV now could make a move here on Ionized, as he is breathing down his neck. As he goes a little bit wide around that corner, losing a little bit of time. He's lost about 2/10 on him. As they come round a long turn, I think this is 4. The start of sector 2. Coming into this very wide hairpin. He's run wide, loses back end a little bit, and it's out of the DRS range. As QWERTY's gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I don't think Vino will get DRS here. He'll be
I thought I got a warning for that, and I was like, that was so clean. It was just my teammates in the pit.
disappointed for him. But looking at Ionize, he could be getting DRS here on Clutch, going down main straight. If he can keep the gap.
Pretzel break.
If he can keep roughly the roughly the gap. Not gap. If I can speak English, then I'll be able to speak. But yeah, he's got DRS here. He could make a move on Clutch as Aussie Zoinks goes into the pit here for his stop. Looking around the outside.
I'm gonna outbreak you here, though, Ionized.
Unable to make any
Did
moves.
Quirksy
Oh, no, no,
take
no,
a
no,
5?
no.
You said Quirksy got a 5-second penalty. Did he take that in the pits or no?
I'm not
No.
too sure.
He didn't.
Okay.
I did outbreak you there, Ionized, but then I spun him
You
and
did,
almost
but you
lost
lost.
it.
It wasn't me, I didn't touch you.
Nope, it was all me.
Yes, Ionized is up into 4th place. And obviously Zoinks has got out to the pits just behind Flo here. Being able to split the Alfa Romeos in half. with only TTV Bino and Clutch yet to pit.
Oh, Benno, you haven't pitted yet?
Nope.
Oh,
I'm
he
flying to this
spun!
lap.
Leader spun!
Yep, that's
Who?
Flo. Flo is spun. Flo spun just before the final couple of corners.
I need Iron Eyes to spin. It's not anybody else.
So he's dropped down to third
No, that's not
place.
nice, Dos. Come on.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just like,
You know,
just saying.
It's just
us
not
Johnny
jinxing
boys
you in any
are
way,
putting
shape, or
together,
form.
mate.
losing. You hope for stuff bad to happen to who you want to race,
Exactly.
even if you're
Yeah.
best friends.
TTV Bino.
Like I bet the both racing alphas want me to crash into the pit wall again.
TTV Bino is now entering the pits here for his stop of the day, leaving only.
Why have I got a bloody spanner next to my RPM now?
Oh, it's probably is it like a blue one? It probably means
It's red.
that,
It's red. That's
Probably for your
teammates
win.
in the pits. Teammate is in the pits.
Oh, is that what it means, is it, Jimmy?
That's stupid. Why would it be like green or something?
No, because
I was
green,
gonna die.
blue is blue is it's available. Red is it's not available.
blue
like,
is like pit windows open,
yeah.
and available to come
Ah,
in.
right.
Red is like stop, don't go in. That's why it's red. It's like a stop sign
Yeah.
or a cancel or deny. You know how like negative is in red.
I'm catching up to your clutch.
But anyway, that leaves Clutch is the only person yet to pit. Trying to
Yeah,
prove
but don't ruin your tires again with that busted wing you never fixed.
It's giving me
Some
pretty
fresh
bad wear to be fair.
mediums. I've been doing this all on hards, and I still only have like 20% tire wear.
Yeah.
29 on my front left, but 20 everywhere else. Less than 20, I should say.
Yeah, the front left takes a battering on the
Oh,
circuit.
Quertsy's
It
been able
does.
to make an overtake here and off the Zoinks as he's regains.
However, though, I fucked up a
First
ton of
play.
shifts there and lost a ton of time trying to keep it on the track and everything with the fucking MDF.
And he's been able to pull. He's been able to pass him and then pull a second long gap in what seems to be only a couple of corners. This is honestly pretty incredible pace.
It says Quertsy has a time penalty of 3 seconds.
I'll check because he had 2 warnings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 warnings and 2 penalties.
Who's that?
Quertsy.
QWERTY.
30.
I will check to see when those penalties were.
Is Flo on any penalties, Jimmy?
Give me a second. So Quertsy got 5 seconds and then he got a 3 seconds. He's got 8 seconds in total.
So it said he only had a 3-second one.
Slow's clean. Off the Zoinks has got 2 warnings. Iron Eyes, you've got 3 warnings. Clutch, you've got a warning. Dos Pros, you've got 2 warnings. And Bino, you've got 2 warnings.
Sup?
So nobody has any sort of time penalty
Oh, was
except
it?
for QWERTY.
Hot? Was it like clouds or all sun? Ah.
Yeah.
Well, these mediums are gonna help if this fucking track gets cold. The clouds.
I think the clouds are lifting, so it could get a bit warmer.
Clutch, you should be pitting soon.
Don't tell me what to do.
It honestly might be. It honestly might be a good idea to pit soon because you got to get all that life out of the mediums. The mediums
And
are.
you said that, yeah.
Yeah, the mediums.
Yeah, no, I'm pitting here.
Yeah, and Jamie says you can't pit within the last 2 laps.
Yeah. Here we go.
Looks like I'm gonna be 5th.
Off the Zoinks is
DOS
going to be,
Praz, we're gonna have to retire
What's
the
your
car.
tire
We
wear
have
at,
a
Praz?
water bottle failure.
My tire wear's 19% on my front left already.
19 or 90?
19.
Okay, I was like 90. I'm like, what the heck?
The
How
others
are you
are
still
alright,
driving
it's just
it?
because of the
Yeah, he's just eating.
because
the
my front
ti-
left wing's yellow.
Yeah, he's also just like eating the actual tire. Like he just took a bite out of it.
Jamie, how's our one viewer on the Twitch chat doing?
I don't know.
And is it you?
He hasn't said anything.
Who is
Does
it?
it count yourself as the viewer?
Probably. I don't know.
It could be
Say
a
I
hi.
bot.
feel like we should all open up the Twitch on our phones and shit and watch it just so it looks like we have more viewers to help bring in people.
I boost up the
I mean, I
rank.
think it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, but then you might have connection issues. That's the only problem.
But you don't have to actually
Hire a-
watch it.
hire
Just
a
turn your
bot,
Wi-Fi
Jamie.
off on your phone.
Then how are you
Clutch
meant
is in the
to...
pits.
Oh, yep.
Your phones don't have regular service?
Jamie lives in Scotland, of course he doesn't have regular service.
Oh yeah, thank you for revealing where I live to like an entire
Well, you
stream.
literally
Hey.
speak. Oh
Got
It's a
a
shit.
good
broad
place there,
area.
Jamie.
Well, you're getting DDoS now.
Thanks. Thanks, DOS.
Well, it's not exactly hard to figure out where people like, you know, when you say like, oh, got a wee minute or a wee overtake. Nobody says that except Scottish people. Maybe
Ah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but he could be living somewhere else in the country.
Yeah. I could be of Scottish descendant of that lives in Afghanistan.
I wonder if there's anybody like that.
Yeah, there is. It's called Soldiers. British
I
soldiers.
don't have
Oh,
Oh,
DRS.
tires warm up.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, this race is boring.
That's because everyone's just spaced out after the start.
Jeff, I know we're not making another pit stop. Ran like 5 laps on the same tire and I've only gained like 10%.
Yeah, but one thing you have gained is quite a lot of positions. You've gained about 5 positions to get here to second place, and you're the only person that's gained positions. Meanwhile, Clutch and Quirtsies have maintained their positions, whilst everyone else has dropped down between 1 and 2 positions.
Isn't getting some consistent laps.
TTVB, no. 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Oh, I can feel all this grip
Oh,
now.
I just got a 30-second penalty.
For multiple warnings.
30.
No, 3.
3. I
Gonna
like
say when
barely
hell
went over
30.
the curb.
Hey, Bros, what's your tire wear looking like?
26 on my front left.
Excellent.
But already,
I'm on hards.
am I?
What are you on your front left ionized? I know you pitted like a lap or two later.
23%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Looks like I'm actually not eating the tyres that badly.
And I pitted on lap 8.
I put mine on 7.
Here we go. It's about 1 second between everyone in the top 3. So Quirtsy is pulling out to 1.7 and Flo is only 0.8 behind off his oinks.
Yeah, but I also got a 3.3-second time penalty, so I need something that I need to stay. I'm staying within 8 seconds of courtesy, but
Yeah. Looking at your penalty, you'll probably just be dropping down 1 position. I don't think because Ionize is a whole.
no, I'll probably stay the same. If I finish second, I'll end up second. Courtesy will drop to
Clutch, you're getting
Third.
further away right now.
Raz if he doesn't get. Does Raz have any warnings?
When we get to the straight,
yeah, I think
'cause
he does
struggle
have
with using my
warning.
MDF and driving.
I think he does have warnings. No, he doesn't. He is clean. He's got no warnings, no penalties. Nothing. Easily invisible at the race directors.
It's predicted rain in 5 minutes, does.
Oh, thank you.
I
I
have
that was gonna
9%
matter
tire
though.
wear on my front left.
Wait, what?
7 everywhere else. I pitted way late, and I'm on mediums.
Wait, Ionize, did you say that Jeff predicted wet weather?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake, that was not off the track.
Jamie, I'm just winding Doss up.
Screw
No
you.
rain expected.
Oh, I get stuck,
Stop
man.
taking the piss out of my bugged game.
You're
I'm just
I just got a
getting 3-second
penalty for
penalty
literally
doing
putting my tyre on the what's it called?
Silver. I'm just getting one as well.
Honestly, you put the tyre on the place you're allowed to put it, and it gives you a
I
penalty.
know. Just say put a tyre on the curb and you get a penalty for it.
But I believe
Yeah,
Quartzy is
no.
just at the fastest lap with 130 point something. I think it was point 0.8 on those set of hards. So he's pulling quite a big gap. As we watch Flo try and continue to pull a gap here and off the Zoinks. As they come around the court, round into the DRS zone. Flo will have DRS, will he be able to make any sort of moves here? No, he won't. He's gonna stay behind. Keep an eye out, wait for the next DRS zone down the main straight. He's just trying to hold the gap. Keep within the toe. Come around the final chicane. Towards the final corner. He's dropping back a little bit, but he has still got DRS zone as Quirtzy. That's another fastest lap with a 130.4. As off the Zoinks tries to break the toe here. And that allows Flo, that allows him to keep second place for now as they enter lap 17 of 19. Meanwhile, further down the field, Dos Pros and Clutch have really been able to pull a big gap with 32 seconds between Dos Pros and Clutch.
26.
Oh no, 26. Oh, I got mistaken. It's between Ionized and Dos Pros that is 32.
I'm falling asleep. I'm in the middle of nowhere doing nothing.
Yeah,
So,
you're literally 32 seconds. There's literally 32 seconds and 26 seconds between you and other cars.
Yeah, I'm maintaining the gap to both ionized and clutch.
Yeah. See, Flo unable to make any sort of moves. He's really holding his time. Off his Zoinks loses the backhand a little bit. That keeps Flo
He
in
must have
the.
had a good turn, Praz, and had a bad one there.
That keeps him in the bubble just behind. Off the Zoinks. Quirty gets another fastest lap with 130.1. You could see a sub 130 here as Flo gets a move cleanly done past him on the straight and is commanding the lead, commanding second place. Here it's turn 1. We'll see if Austin Zoinks can make any sort of moves back as Flo is now back into his original qualifying position. So the Zoinks is now into third.
It's probably gonna be me in third because I have a 3-second time penalty, and Quartz is 6 seconds up the road.
Yeah, he's really pulling up a big gap here now. It's honestly surprising that they've got such a commanding drive.
Does it ever tell you the reason why your videos are banned in certain countries, Jamie?
Yes, music, copyrighted music.
Oh. Even though there isn't any, half of them.
Well, no, they're in the background, but still, it is there. I won't deny it.
Bit dumb.
Ah,
yeah.
Quirty, that's another fast lap with 129.7. As we'll see if Aussie Zoinks is able to make any sort of moves here on Flo. He's able to regain second place. No, he's not, as Flo is able to break the toe. But he's getting very close to that rear end, having to drop back a little bit. But he dropped back a little bit too much as he tries to maintain that 0.5 second gap. Loses about 1/10 through there. As he come round onto his start of sector 2. As they start to come towards a couple of corners before the next DRS zone. Zoink's been able to make 4 positions here for, I think it's R, I can't remember. Yeah, no, Trident, my mistake. Gets DRS here. Will he make any sort of? Will he be able to make any sort of moves? Nope. Biding his time. Keeping behind him. Loses the back end yet again there. Seems to always be losing the back end there. Maybe the DRS is pulling the back end a lot faster than the front end. Here we go, going around the final 2 chicanes. Cortes gets a 5-second time penalty for unserved penalties as he wins the sprint race here. As Flo goes up into first place as he wins the featured race, with Cortes second, off his own third here for the featured race. Iona's able to get 4th place with what looks like B Dolce Pro's 5th, Clutch 6th, and TTV Bino in 7th. It's very exciting at the start, but it seems to be turning very uneventful. We'll see how this sprint race does. But we can be thankful that we haven't had a single safety car yet.
Or 7 people, there's not much chance.
Yeah, there's none of that.
Well,
The only damage was at the start when my teammate drifted into me.
Yeah,
and the
but that
spins,
could
but
also
that was
happen again, like if somebody just taps you and then you go spinning into a wall, crash out, safety car.
Depends on what part of the wall. If it's near the racing line, that's when you get the safety car.
Yeah. Here we go, TTV now coming across the line here to take 4th place. Or 7th place, I mean. As obviously Zoink gets driver of the day here for the feature race. Able to make up 4 positions here to take 3rd place. We'll see how they do in the sprint race with the reverse grid. Obviously Zoink's already proved that he's able to get through the pack easily and able to get up into top positions from the back. But will he be able to do it twice in a row? We haven't
Or an
seen.
American on the podium. Never seen that.
Just black men who were on the front lines and
Team shooting well, both under 40%.
Yeah, we will get ready here for the featured race.
Look at that, only one without a... no, besides Flo. Me and Flo, only ones without a time penalty.
Okay. I know, once I got that 3-second time penalty, it like screwed me because I'm like,
You get all
I just have to
self-conscious
say,
and shit
I have to
then.
say within 8 seconds, and then I got that 3-second time penalty, and then 5 seconds, and then I'm battling Flo, and I'm like, I can't battle him.
Here we go, getting ready for the sprint race. It's great.
Attaboy, Giannis.
Still, I'm wondering if there's going to be a driver change here for the if there's going to be a driver change for the F1, because if Quartz is able to bring this kind of pace into F1, then he could be a contender, which then makes Alfa Romeo quite a bit more threat to some of the other top teams like Red Bull and Mercedes. Here we go, formation lap here for the sprint race. 13 laps. We shouldn't see any sort of pit stops here for this race. As TTV Bino takes pole position with Clutch in second, Dospros third, Ionize fourth, Optizonk's fifth, Cortez sixth, and Flow in seventh. We haven't seen Flow or Quirty make that many overtakes, so hopefully see them. We'll hopefully see them make the most of these further back positions. Meanwhile, TTV Bino and Clutch haven't really been up to the pace, so we'll see how they do starting from the front. If it was just starting at the back that really made them unable to.
Defensive driving. No one's getting past.
Maybe
You
there's.
get past, you get crashed off. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Just a couple pit maneuvers, from the police academy.
Sorry, man, just as soon as
What? So you're confirming that you're both a
Squad,
salesman and a police officer?
What was that, ionized?
then as soon as the red light goes up, Clutch will spin.
Yeah.
No, this is you just gotta keep a pocket knife in your car, and then when you drive alongside someone, throw it at them. Hopefully, it hits their tire.
Or no. You could.
Or actually, you don't even need those. You just have front wings anyways. Those take out more tires.
I can't think what they're called, but like the Romans had on their chariots and shit. Just put some of those on your tire.
Bone
Spikes.
to steer wheel spikes.
Well, they actually have it. They have an actual name, not just spikes.
Bone to
Spiky,
isn't it like bone
spiky
to
boys.
Steer? Bone to steer wheel attachments.
Caesar, let's get these spiky boys ready.
All I know is that's from Top Gear. Clarkson put them on there for the police car.
Yeah.
God, gonna take somebody's kneecaps out. And
Yeah,
it's not
that
gonna
was
just
in Top
pop out.
Gear.
It's gonna be dislodged and halfway across the racetrack.
Why is it giving me some of the worst camera angle? Oh, there we go. Now I can switch to the front. Here we go. Get ready. As we wait for the second set of 5 red lights to come on, and it's lights down, and away we go here for the sprint race here in Spain.
Oh,
as-
how Spunners?
oh my!
That was clutch.
That was kind of, but I didn't spin. I didn't hit anyone.
5-second time penalty for Ionize with severe collisions Flow. As CCV Bino and Dos Pros both get off to a good start here, with Clutch in
Run
third.
away.
Quartzy 4th, Optizoinks 5th, Flow 6th, and Ionize Light 7th. Ionize having what looks to be quite big front wing damage.
I got a good start, and then Clutch just didn't go. Ionize came over, and just no room for me.
Somebody hit me from behind.
It was me. I had nowhere to go. Someone on my right, and then you came over.
Let's see,
So-
not Optizoinks.
Yeah, I whipped it off too much
yeah.
and it bogged down.
Yeah, Ionize came over, and I tried just to like stick a wheel in there, just to like show that I'm here, and then
Yep, Quartzy is just up into 3rd place.
he hit my front wing a little bit, but I'm good.
Yep, but I guess we're gonna have to call this the Almighty Steward to look at that as Quartzy gets up into 2nd place, overtaking Bino. Him able to get
I got
up. What
sweaty
the
hands.
fuck? Getting up 4 positions. Optizoinks is able to overtake his teammate Clutch here for 4th place as he starts to catch up to Bino. So after lap 1,
Me
It's-
and Bino in the gravel.
Yeah. after lap 1, it's Dos Pros in 1st, Quarty 2nd, Bino 3rd,
Trying to stop
Optizoinks
sweaty hands.
4th.
Awful.
Clutch is 5th, Flow is entering the pits here, and I think, yep, Ionize will also follow. As both of them will have to make a pit stop in this one race, it doesn't require a pit stop. Here we go. Quirties is right on Dos Pro's tail as he bides his time, as this isn't the greatest place to look for an overtake, as he looks round the
I've gone wide
outside,
again.
and that's allowed him
really
to go
need
up the
this.
inside.
I really needed the increased downforce setup. I practiced for the whole time and then forgot to put it on.
Yeah. As he's up into 1st place, able to come from the 5th, able to come up 5 positions to get into 1st place. From 6th. Dos Pros going up 1 position to come up into 2nd. As Bino hasn't had the greatest start. Looking like he's under threat from off the zoinks.
He's just like little movements everywhere, so I'm just scared to pass him through a corner.
And then we got Clutch.
I don't want to risk it.
Clutch in 5th, Flow in 6th, and Ionized Light in 7th. Both of them majorly behind. There you go. QWERTY's able to set a fast lap with 131.0. As Off the Zoinks is looking for a move, he's going side by side. It looks like he's pulling back a little bit, going late for the braking. As they do make contact. As Off the Zoinks is able to get back up into 3rd place with TTV Bino here in 4th. Quite an interesting move there. He's able to split the arcs in half.
ART.
Same thing.
Look, would you get annoyed
art.
if I pronounced your name like Jammy or something?
I like that.
There's a different.
Okay, Jammy.
Pinedale Jammy.
Come on, Jamie.
Peendale Jammy. Peendale. I don't know.
There's a difference between
Actual words and acronyms.
Yes. And you know, saying an acronym how it's spelt or just mispronouncing a name. Like, I'm saying art because it is spelled like the word art.
Yeah.
The letters A-R-T makes art. Where you're missaying my name. So here we go. QWERTY's able to set a 130.7 as Off the Zoinks makes a pit stop here.
Why is Zoinks pitting?
Broken front wing.
Oh, is that because of Benno?
So dropping down here to what could be.
I'm gonna get a podium.
Yeah, he could get 2nd place as QWERTY's able to pull quite a big time gap here from the start. What looks like both the Racing Point art cars are going to
Come on,
be.
guys, go quicker than 6 seconds.
Oh, QWERTY spun.
Has
Or did he
he?
go wide?
Fuck yeah.
I don't know
He
if
went
he's
wide or
lost.
something.
Yeah, he lost about 2 seconds.
I'm gonna start saving my tyres, to be fair. I have no worry.
We've got your teammate behind you, and you got QWERTY's in front of you. QWERTY seems
What
to be
the
pushing
hell?
quite a bit.
What happened, Dionized?
Rags just appeared right in front of me. On the bench. in the
Probably,
pits.
probably some lag.
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't know. He seemed to have spun of some kind, but
Did everybody get what their clips recorded?
No, I forgot to. But I think it was. We're also looking at it in the broadcast.
yeah, I was on board with you as you were going next side by side, so got a clear view of that. So the almighty steward will investigate that as well.
Are you investigating mine, Jeremy?
Yeah, lap 1 and what's it called? TTB versus Off the Zoinks.
Yeah. It's basically off the start line.
Yeah. So I'll get ready to summon him near the end of the Grand Prix.
You should do some, what's it called? Podium talks, Pinedale.
That was suggested to do like pre and post race interviews, but that felt like.
Can we get
just-
Will Buxton in here?
Yeah, but the problem
Not
is
Will
that'd be.
Buxton.
Sadly, we cannot get that beautiful specimen of a man in. So we
The
can't.
Indian guy?
No.
Now we need Martin Brundle or Crofty.
But no, we can't get any of them, so it would just be myself. But yeah, it felt like it was just going to be too much hassle. So yeah, everyone seemed to have been able to pull a gap on each other, so it feels like it's just going to be the same as last race. Just try to keep it on the track, or you know,
Tire
don't.
saving.
Yeah.
Tire saving simulator.
Unless you're a TTV Bino. Unless was that TTV Bino? Someone set a fastest lap, but I can't tell who.
Queenie.
Quirty.
Oh yeah. Another 130 something.
Has Flo dropped out?
No, he's still in. He's still driving. He's about 5.8 seconds behind yourself.
Why am I pitting
Yeah,
again,
that's
Jeff?
what it is.
He is pulling it back a little bit, I think. Yeah, because through that like final couple of corners, he was able to pull back like 0.1 tenths.
Yeah, he is.
Clutch, what's your front right, front left tire wear at?
One sec. 19.
How have I been saving my tires worse? I've been trying to tire save and I'm on 22% wear.
Tire save. How have you saved the tires worse? You mean degrade the tires more? Quirties goes
As
with
in, like, try and
129.
get better tire wear.
129.7 goes
I was getting
Quirties.
at you, Benno, but I fucked up there.
Oh. Okay. Try to catch me though.
To be honest, the person closest to another is Flo catching up to Ionized, being about 5.6 seconds behind. So we'll see if he can power on to catch Ionized. I'll quickly have a look at tires. As we've had 3 people pit, I believe. Yeah, we've had 3 people pit. 2 onto hards and 1 to another set of medium, which is interesting. Though I feel like off his oinks is probably didn't the best strategy to go back onto the mediums, as they're slightly faster and they should still be able to survive to the end. Meanwhile, Ionize is back to the pits, allowing Flo to overtake him.
Pitting again, ionized.
Yeah, my tyres are on 60%. I don't know what's going on. I only pitted 4 laps ago.
Was it on mediums though?
No, it started on the hards.
Oh, have you might have pitted onto the used hards from your
Yeah, possibly.
from the last race. I don't know how many sets you get in this.
I think
it's
Yeah,
like I think it's like 3 sets of mediums, 2 sets of hards.
it's like something ridiculously low. Still, so as Ionize back onto another set of medium, I mean hard.
Hards.
I did see, I just couldn't speak. But still, that's pulled the gap even further, with
Well, maybe
25,
that's what
22,
it's
and
done.
17 seconds between the bottom 3. With the closest now being between Clutch and TTV Bino, being only 5.7, 5.8 seconds. Still, it looks like it's gonna be a quiet last 5 laps.
What position you in, Dos?
What, sorry?
What position you in?
Second. I don't know how.
Hey.
I've just led 2 really boring races.
Yeah,
Not led. I've had.
you've been driving.
Yeah. I'm tired.
He came, he drove, he finished. 3-second time penalty for QWERTY for multiple warnings. So if you can now get within 3 seconds of QWERTY's...
I got a penalty for corner cutting by going wide. What? I swear.
Never mind, you still got to overtake QWERTY's now. I was about to say, can you make up 12 seconds? Make that 13 seconds within like 5 laps. Not even 5 laps, 4 laps now. Or no, 5 or 4 laps, I don't know.
Honestly,
It's 5 to go.
I wish a racing game with actually good penalty system would come out.
Definitely not Project Cars too, because you barely go over the. You go on the curb, penalty.
Everything's too fucking harsh, or not harsh at all.
Yeah.
Apparently, PC3 though they like changed up the penalty system so you can like run wider.
What you mean? Project Cars Need for Shift whatever, 3.
Project Grid Shift 2.
Yeah, something like that. 3. It's so stupid.
Project Forza.
They're
Project.
like first Project Cars. We're gonna try to make this a sim. Wasn't really there. Project Cars 2. We're gonna try to make this a sim. Weather was kind of fun. Just cars and other things weren't really there. Project Cars 3. We're gonna make this a really good sim, and we've just made it worse than a 2D
Didn't they
racing
say
game.
it was going to be a sim anyway? But then it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Project Need for Speed Forza.
I think Forza Motorsports is a better sim, as you can have tire wear, fuel, and pit
Yeah.
stops.
Welcome to Project Cars Need for no
It's
Project
got a 131.8. I don't know how. That's
Pro-
pretty good.
Project Need for Speed Forza
Credits just spun.
for. Well, no.
Again?
Yeah. He must have lapped me, so I'm just unlapping myself.
Oh yeah, he's lost 7 seconds. QWERTY's really quick. He's just really inconsistent.
Aye.
It's his third
Yeah.
spin of the day.
Pro-
He spun once in the feature.
Yeah. And let's see. So Project Cars 2 is basically Project I. No, not even iRacing. I was going to say Project Need for Speed Forza 3. There we go. That should be its new name. Still, clutch seems to be dropping back on TTVB now. It's now 2 seconds further back than what he used to be.
Yeah, my tires feel shot.
Yellow flag in sector 3. That is.
That was me.
Bino, spin out.
Lost it in 4.
No.
Yeah, I nice through
No,
taking
no,
time
no,
for
no.
mobile
Almost
warnings. I pressed my Xbox button. That was a mistake. I forgot I'm still.
I'm
in
a
the-
little faster than you, it feels like, Benno, in a couple of turns, but you're way faster in
spun.
like 2.
I got another 3-second penalty for getting back on the track. I don't get the penalties for this.
Yeah, but you're still ahead of your
Great.
teammate even with.
Yeah, Benno
6
might
seconds.
actually have a chance now. I've got 2 3-second penalties for no reason.
Yeah, but he's got to pull up.
Well, I got a
next.
3-second penalty.
Yeah,
Fair.
so you got another like. 3
I've got
point-
one as well, with like 2 more warnings for for extending.
I was gonna say I've had one genuine warning, and then I've had 1 3-second corner cut because I went wide, and then I had 2 another warnings for going wide. Honestly, it really annoys me.
Yeah, but it's better than regular,
Yeah, I guess.
where you know you can just cut off swabs of the track and still allowed to count.
They
Since
should let you have
Formula
like a
Renault
creator
next week
menu
at
where you can set
Spain.
your own penalties.
Like certain turns are strict, some are
Yeah,
regular or whatever.
or get Overlord Jamie to foresee all the penalties.
It really. Well, originally was you could clip anything and it would, and we would look into it. So you could still do that. You could still make me watch a bunch of corners.
It's not gonna change my time. There's no point.
Aye.
And also, my Xbox account doesn't work. It seems.
Aye. Your Xbox is unique.
It's a new one.
I've got the newest Xbox. I got the One X. It doesn't need a new one. It just needs to work.
You need to not buy it off of eBay. Here we go.
I didn't buy it from eBay. Don't insult my poor Xbox.
What for being
just
eBay? What for being an eBay one?
EB reject.
Mate,
Yeah.
I got the Project Scorpio one.
Probably why it's bugged. It's because it probably has scorpions in it.
To
Anyway,
be fair, my Xbox 360 was destroyed by my mum because she picked it up whilst I was playing with it.
uh,
She wanted a Hoover underneath it.
my biggest question is why was your Xbox 360 on the carpet slash floor?
No, it was on the desk. She wanted to Hoover the desk. Don't ask me why.
Like under
Just-
the desk or on the desk?
On the desk. This was,
Zoinks,
like,
let me know when you
years
got a
ago.
clean pass, and I'll get out of your way. Not losing any
Probably
speed
coming
for
up
both of
here.
us.
I also have a 3-second penalty, so.
There we go. Clean. Brisk
Yeah,
overtake.
well, if you can make it up, doesn't pay to hold you back, you know?
Yes, I was. Asked Jeff, and he's on the front straight. He said I was 4 seconds quicker.
Yeah, I have no tires. I have like 45% tire wear on my front
I'm
left.
at. Hold on. I'm
on
at
43.
48. I'm at 48 on the front left on
Oh
these
yeah.
mediums.
I would like to point out that it is the final lap. We have entered the final lap.
My tire saving race worked.
Yeah, it looks like most people were able to finish the race on the South Hard.
I was gonna save on the hards and then pitted, and now my medium strategy has just been full throttle it.
Yep.
And it kind of worked out.
Bino, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Yep, I got 2. Shit.
Off the Zoinks.
May as well floor it now for the last lap. See what best lap I can get.
Yep. If off the Zoinks can pull back a little bit more time, flow 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. Here we go. QWERTY's coming round the final corner. Here to win the second, to win the featured race. Here in Spain with a 129.1 fastest lap on the final lap.
Oh,
He has
that's another
won.
3-second penalty.
Right.
How? I've been going on the same part of the track going up that hill.
So what is that, 6 seconds then?
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Yep.
I got
Yeah,
a better
go for
best
it.
lap time in the race than I did in qualifying without any DRS.
I definitely got a better time in the race than in quali.
It just shows that I didn't have a chance in quali.
I tried
Because
to
of
go
the nice
Norris,
black screen of death.
Scenario 7. Somewhat paid off.
Need a drink, Jesus.
Yep.
I'm a team racer, Zoinky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looks like Flo was about to go into the pits, but then he cuts back onto the track.
I think he just realized it was the last lap and he's not gonna let him finish anyways.
Yeah.
4th, I think that is. Yeah.
Hell yeah, podium.
QWERTY's getting driver of the day for his impressive drive up into first place. So, this has been the MCRL's F2 Championship here in Spain. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the Formula 1 race in the Netherlands. Or you can see us in a fortnight for the next F2 race in Monte Carlo.
Don't do that again.
What?
Monte Carlo.
Yeah, that.
It's my home Grand Prix because you know it's my favorite. My mother is here.
Hey, level
From
29.
cars, but I went from like Italian to like
12 points.
So is each
Indian.
heat is full points, right?
Yeah. Alright. See you guys then.